Hello to my fellow gamers, it's your boy Chef Baker. Your favorite nerd is in the building on Halo 3. Boom, he was not expecting that. Good push. I really like Halo 3. I love Halo, Gears of War, and Call of Duty. Those are my three favorite games. I'm a shooter, so if you're randomly stumbling upon my YouTube channel and you like watching people shoot people in the face and punch them in the nuts, this is a channel to subscribe to. Anyways, yesterday was one of those days. It was like almost a perfect day. You know, I went out for breakfast with my friend, hung out with some family members, hung out with an old friend, and we drove around. And then I was like, "You got your learner's license, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Man, let's freaking, I'm gonna teach you how to drive." And he's like, "Are you serious?" And so we went out to this parking lot, the same parking lot that I learned how to drive. Like I was in a car, and my mom was driving around the parking lot, kind of giving me the run through of everything you need to know. And so yeah, that was the parking lot I was driving in, and I remember putting it into drive. I didn't expect the vehicle to start rolling forward. I was like, whoa, when I pressed the brakes real hard. So it came to a halt all of a sudden. My mom was like, "Oh, you just gotta slowly press on the brakes. When you let go of the brakes, the vehicle will start moving." I was like, okay. So I was getting used to the whole driving thing, and same thing with my friend T-Man. You know him as a baked Indian. So we were chilling, and that was a nice switch to the battle rifle. Look at my skills, children, and admire them, and also take notes. Shot him once with the snipe. No point in wasting a sniper bullet that can take out someone's shields in an instant. So I switched to the BR, finished him with one nice shot. You know, just keep in mind of doing that. It's a really good trick. People will probably call you a noob for doing that or get angry at you for doing that, but it's a smart thing to do. Anyways, so I was teaching my friend how to drive, and he put it into drive, and we were cruising around. It was a truck, mind you. So a truck is a hell of a lot harder to drive than a car, in my opinion. The brakes are a lot more touchy. I remember, look at, he hit the ceiling and he hit the ground. That was an awesome kill. Twice I killed someone like that. Anyways, so yeah, he hit the brakes, and we just came to a wicked sudden halt. And I was just totally brought me back to when my mom was actually teaching me how to drive. And I was just thinking holy cow, you start to realize after a few years goes by, and obviously the weeks go by slow and in life and stuff, and sometimes the days go by and the hours go by so slow. But when you look back at just a few years ago, you'll start to realize holy shit, time feels like it's going by so slow, but it's actually flying. Oh, right there I was angry. I was like, wow, why didn't my teammate back me up? I think I ended up betraying him right here. Yeah, I was like, yeah. And then I pull champ, nade, headshot. I'm a pro. Right. Anyways, but yeah, when you look back at a memory, you don't really measure the time. You just look back and remember it was a long time ago. Oh, yeah, it was a while ago. When I learned how to drive, and I was driving in the parking lot at the age of 16 with my mom teaching me how to drive, and I was making the same mistakes T-Man was. It's funny, but then I actually think about my age. Okay, I was 16 then. I'm 23 now. That's 7 years has gone by. That was actually 7 years ago. It only feels like maybe a year or two ago, but yeah, it's crazy how fast time flies. And it's funny how well, for me anyways, I don't really realize how many years ago it's been since I've even been to Jamaica, right? I look back at there's a commentary I have on here talking about the Jamaica trip. But I look back, and it's I looked on the bottom of the video, and that was 2 years ago. I was like, what? That seriously, that only feels like a year's gone by, But then, look at that guy. He got so screwed there. There was no chance of him surviving. Absolutely zero. Oh, look at this. This is just a bad example of skill here. I swear I'm better than this. I just totally screwed up. I was like, oh my god, gotta wait for my nade. Don't run into my grenades. Oh, I was trying to push him too aggressively. Anyways, I wanted to get into the gameplay here. And unfortunately one of the people quit, so it's not a fair game, so it's a little bit easier to pick them off. But when it comes to Halo, people, if you have one less person on your team, there's less for them to kill, so there's less potential points. So they actually have the advantage when it comes to 3-on-4, unless people are using teamwork really well, the other teams. My team is using teamwork well. We're holding off the top, checking the elevators, using our radar. That's probably one of the reasons a lot of people hate this game. Oh, that guy was a noob. He would, if I was facing more experienced players, he'd probably try to attempt to ninja me, but that's not the case here. That arbiter's a durr. So you can see the orange lighting up. You can tell your teammates hurt, and if it goes yellow, that means they're firing, which usually means they're in a combat situation or they're just being dumbasses. Right here is being a derpy. The guy was actually down the stairs. Yeah, I've been wanting to post some Halo 3 videos. Like, I remember back in the day when the very first time I wanted to become a commentator, I was like in the Halo 3 days. And no, actually no, it was more of the Halo, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 days. That's when I first actually wanted to be a commentator, because that's the first time I ever heard about it. It was actually T-Man, the guy I was teaching to drive, who showed me a video of a commentator, and I was like, man, that's so cool. It's just some dude doing like a vlog, but instead of a vlog, it's a person's gameplay. That's so creative, and then I wanted to do it too. Anyways, I've run out of time on this commentary. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. The next video will most likely be a Modern Combat 10. Anyways, what I meant to say was Mortal Kombat 10. It's been a long day. Woke up early, got things done. There'll be some Halo 5 gameplay coming up. I just want to get a good enough game with a nice kill-death ratio. I don't want to just put up any Halo game. I've gotten a couple 2 kill-death ratios, 2.3, stuff like that, but I'd rather post a really good game where I go like 25-4, 25-6, but Halo's always been a very competitive game. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Hopefully you like Halo and you're going to enjoy the Halo content that's coming. So there's going to be a lot of COD, Halo, and of course Gears of War, especially when Gears of War 4 comes out. That's probably going to be all I'm going to be playing when Gears of War 4 comes out, like just specifically that game so I can practice. Anyways, peace out you guys.